Over the last year, Border Patrol agents have seen record numbers of migrants crossing into the U.S. along the southwest border, including in the Del Rio sector, where tens of thousands of migrants were encamped under the bridge just a few months ago. Now, Border Patrol officials say the sector ranks second for the highest influx in migrant activity. Vanessa Croy with the KENS 5 border team talked to the new chief of the sector and how he's preparing for his agents for potential surges in the new year.
It's hard to believe that just a few months ago, over 17,000 migrants were encamped here under the bridge in Del Rio. And even though Chief Owens has only been on the job for just a few weeks, he said they already have preparations in place to make sure what happened a few months ago never happens again.
Unless you were actually here, you really can't experience the full breadth and depth of what was going on.
From afar, Jason Owens watched the chaos unfold and the influx that overwhelmed Border Patrol agents.
This is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it.
And now, as Owens steps into his new role as chief of the Del Rio sector,
standing here now, it's difficult to fathom what was going on here at that time.
He's no longer watching from a distance.
The thing that the bridge did for us is it called attention to what happens each and every day. Now we're still seeing anywhere from 800 to 1,000 people a day in this sector alone.
The high numbers forcing agents from duties on the front lines into processing facilities.
Every single person sometimes we have is tied up processing the people that are coming across and giving themselves up. Sometimes there are just not enough people to get to all the places where we are needed.
The cartels taking advantage of those gaps in security,
so that they could then do something else while we're dealing with the influx of migrants coming across. And that can be anything from narcotics smuggling to weapons smuggling to bona fide criminals and sexual predators that are looking to find their way in that don't want to be seen by us.
The criminal element also on the rise.
Just recently, we started encountering criminal smugglers that are armed as they're bringing people across. You have to ask yourself, why are they armed? What's their intent? What's their purpose?
That's pretty scary for residents out here.
It's really scary for everybody, and I guess that's an important message for everybody to know is border security and what's going on here does not just impact the border communities, it impacts us all.
The 25-year veteran of the agency said this is a pivotal time as agents face another challenging year.
No, we're seeing an uptick. The numbers that we saw last year, we're actually on pace this year to outdo. And that's across the board. That's with rescues, that's with deaths, that's with sheer apprehensions, that's with the number of smuggling cases.
Owens said they're working with Mexican officials and local partners to prepare if another large caravan makes their way to Del Rio.
So the caravans are nothing more than a symbol of what we face each and every day. If you look at Del Rio sector alone, if you take an average of 1,000 people a day that we see, that's about 30,000 people a month. That's a town every single month coming through the Del Rio sector alone.
With the KENS 5 border team, I'm Vanessa Croy.